gonna have to tell my dearest boy, honey,
Yeah.
we need to go get a penguin.
Penguin.
I need penguins just to see if I like those or
Penguin.
Tim Tam better.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're having a chocolate biscuit, my dear.
I am. Oh, they're delicious. Look,
They do look
Foxy.
delicious. Yes, Fox's chocolatey. Love it.
They're delicious. They're completely covered in chocolate all the way around.
I love it. I really love it.
Foxes are a delicious biscuit, I must confess.
I must confess my one of my favorite chocolate covered biscuits is a Cadbury Fingers.
Okay.
I just love Cadbury chocolate. I don't know what it is about it. And then they put them on these long, thin little
I,
biscuits.
I'm yeah, I know all about Cadbury's. I grew up with Cadbury's. I grew up when they first come out with the mini eggs or the Cadbury's cream eggs and the mini eggs. However, ever since Cadbury's was aggressively taken over by Kraft, I refuse to buy anything from Cadbury's. They've also changed the recipe. It really isn't anything like what
I,
Cadbury's used
I
to be.
didn't know they were taken over by Kraft.
They were aggressively. And
Wow.
um,
Shocking.
yeah, and there was a factory in Bristol called Fry's Chocolate, and they promised not to close that down. And as soon as they took over, they closed that factory down. So
Wow.
Cadbury's was always, I've been to Cadbury's World, and it's always been a family orientated business, these old-fashioned businesses where the families live in the local villages. There's a village called Bournemouth, which is where, no, Bourneville, sorry, which is the dark chocolate. Um, and the families would live in and around the Cadbury's factory. But since Cadbury's was taken over aggressively, I
When did that
refused
happen?
years ago. Oh, years
Okay,
ago. I
let's
could say
find out.
10, 15 years ago. But at that point, it's just, I'm not going to touch Cadbury's anymore, which was quite a trauma for me because I used to eat a lot of Cadbury's, to be fair.
2010. It was taken over in 2010. Okay, you were
Yeah.
saying you used to eat a lot of Cadbury. I was not a cream egg person.
Oh, I
Um,
was.
but I certainly was more of like fingers. Don't get
Mm,
me wrong, I could eat the whole box in one sitting. I probably still could, even though it's probably not the same recipe anymore. Um,
yes.
but I could definitely eat like a big bar, like
Mm,
like this in one sitting, no problem. I definitely love that chocolate.
yeah. All of them, the fruit and nut, the hazelnut ones, the big bars,
Now,
all of the types.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you what is my new favorite chocolate biscuit,
go on.
because obviously, being in Australia, Tim Tams.
Not heard of them.
You have not heard of a Tim Tam? My goodness, you don't know what you're missing.
Missing.
Okay, now I'll show you a picture of a Tim Tam. And the my favorite one is the double chocolate because the double chocolate is to die for. Um,
Okay.
it's just, there's different ones. Like there's ones that have caramel inside, or there's mint inside. I don't like all of those other million flavors. But
Yeah.
just give me an original, I'm good with. A double chocolate, yeah, like that's I'm good with that. Double chocolate, there's something about the chocolate there that just it's to die for. Here, I'll show you what it looks
Yeah.
like. There. That's what a Tim Tam
Ooh,
looks like.
wow. I'll
It's
tell you what that looks like. That looks like a penguin.
I've never heard of a penguin.
So has it got biscuit and then chocolate in the middle and chocolate all the way round?
It's biscuit. That looks like chocolate in the middle, biscuit, biscuit, and then chocolate all the way around.
Yeah, that's like what we would call a penguin.
Well, that's probably where they got it from. I mean, let's have a reality check. Australians and Canadians, we all get stuff from you. I'll show
Yes.
you the double chocolate that just is to die for.
I don't know who produces penguins though.
I will look it up.
Hmm.
They're expensive, mind you, like t these. That's why I get them at the airport when I'm leaving
Ah.
Australia. Um, the double chocolate ones here.
Yeah.
So it's just more, I think, more chocolate on the outside,
Hmm.
right? But I mean, to die for. Really, really, really.
They do look nice. If they're anything like a penguin, they would be very nice.
Let's find out who does penguins. Hold on. Let's see if I can even buy them.
Hmm.
Penguins originals. Let's see. They do look like a penguin.
Yeah.
They absolutely look like a penguin.
Yes. So who makes
And
penguins?
what's that?
Who makes penguins?
I'm looking, trying to look that up.
It's not, I'm definitely not Cadbury's as far as I'm aware.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Not that I've eaten a penguin for years.
Penguin biscuits are manufactured by McVitie,
McVitie's.
which is a
McVitie's.
brand owned by the global snack company Platis.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, McVitie's do biscuits and
And
chocolate.
unfortunately, I need to go to a specialty store or buy them online from Brit Shop.
There we go. So when you come to Britain this
Yeah.
year,
Yes.
you can go and buy some in the shop there and try them.
I could go buy some in the shop. I'm gonna have to tell my dearest boy, honey,
Yeah.
you need to go get a penguin.
Penguins.
I need penguins just to see if I like those
Like
or
them.
Tim Tam better.
Exactly. Exactly. But I'll tell you what, I really can't understand anyone in America becoming a chocoholic because Hershey's is disgusting. Have you tried Hershey's? It is
I have
disgusting.
Hershey's and I am not a big fan of Hershey's at all.
Voila.
I will tell you I'm not a fan of Hershey's.
Yeah.
I
But
will
when you've been brought up by Cadbury's, there's
That's
no
the thing.
comparison.
We have good chocolate. I mean, we've been raised with good
Exactly.
chocolate. The I'll tell you one of my other favorite chocolates. Now, let's when we're getting into like individual chocolates.
Okay.
I'm a huge fan of Lindt.
Okay. Yes, I've gone through phases of really liking Lindt and not so much. But I love the chocolate balls with the soft in the middle.
Yeah.
Lindt.
Um,
That's
okay,
top.
I get that.
Mm.
Um, is Lindt, who makes Lindt?
It is Lindt. I think it is
I mean, but like what country
Swiss.
is it, is what I'm
Switzerland?
trying to ask.
I think it's
Swiss. They're
Switzerland.
Swiss. They're Swiss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry. I was having
No.
a bit of a brain, like
Mm.
a brain problem there. Swiss. Because the other thing is, I have, there's Belgian chocolate, but I like Swiss
Mm.
chocolate better than Belgian chocolate.
Right. I like the Guillain, the fruit de mer.
Ah, yeah, I'm not a big
Nothing
fan of those
I
so
love
much. I don't know
those. Love
what there is
those.
about that. I would
Mm.
take a Lindt any day over that one.
Okay, comparable.
Yeah. Now, the Lindt ones at Christmas time, they
Mm.
come out with a flavor that they only come out at Christmas,
Okay,
and it is called candy cane or something.
okay.
So inside, you know how in a lint, like you bite it and then there's a little more
Oh,
centerpiece. It may not be as soft as, like, it's not gooey soft, but it's a little
yeah.
bit softer than the
Yes.
exterior
Yes.
piece. And
Yes.
in the inside there, they put little bits of candy cane and it's like crunchy little whatever,
Ah,
so you get that mint flavor, but the candy cane mint flavor with a little bit of crunchy. I could eat probably 2 bags of those in one sitting.
Bosh. Yeah, yeah,
I will show you those too. Hold on.
yes. I do quite like lint. It, um,
Yeah, I'm not a white chocolate fan. Are you a white chocolate fan?
I used to be. I go in phases with that. I used to love the Milky Way, which again is Cadbury's, which is nice. Was nice. Don't eat it anymore
Mm.
because it's Cadbury's.
Yeah, I'll just show you this picture, although it's not really the best. It just gives you an idea though that it's what the color is and sort of what the packaging looks like when you say in case you see
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
There
But
you go.
oh yeah, yeah. We
See
get
that's it's got green
green.
color and
Yeah.
it's got like red like striping on the
Ah,
packaging. But you don't
yes.
notice the difference until you bite into it, obviously, right?
That actually sounds quite nice. I might look for that because we
These
have the red
are these
boxes.
are to die for in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will try them. We're sure to have some somewhere
I
here,
have to
but
say they're totally utterly like amazing.
mm.
Totally utterly amazing. I really feel like that's my chocolate. If they said, okay, you can only have one chocolate left in your lifetime, choose one,
Mm.
I'd say give me the
Oh,
lint.
that would be a difficult one. Probably I'd go for the Guilian. That's the one
Really?
I tend to go
Wow.
for. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Can you
but
imagine somebody said that to you? You can
yeah.
only pick one last chocolate in your lifetime. You can never have another one.
I'm funny because I can scoff chocolate. If I've got chocolate, sometimes I just scoff it. And then I can not have it for ages. And I've got some in the tub over there and I haven't touched it for ages. And it's funny, I go in fits and starts. I can absolutely, I've got to have chocolate, I've got to have chocolate, I've got to have chocolate. And then I can go for months with no chocolate. I can have an Easter egg, a chocolate Easter egg, and it'd be sat on the side for, months after Easter until I go, oh, I might eat that.
No, I cannot do that. That is not
Yeah,
me.
see,
I tell you right now, I have stayed away from sugar for I want to say a week now. Like very, very, very strict in my staying away from my sugar,
so what, no
particularly
cake,
because what's that?
no cake and biscuits and
No
sweet
cake, no biscuits, no chocolate, no
pudding,
anything.
no
And
pudding,
I really can't have chocolate in the house because if I do, I eat it all. And it's
oh,
never going to sit there and go, oh, well, I'm not going to touch it. No, I'm always going
chocolate,
to touch it.
chocolate, chocolate. Sorry, I'm.